to today's discussion. As I say, not a one-size-fits-all lesson by any stretch, but inclusiveness and transparency we have found are essential to building consensus around agriculture policy. Diversity of interests and modalities of implementation really require, in a fundamental way, a flexible approach, and none of this is easy, of course. The level of time and resources among officials and among political leaders that has gone into making the policy development process work, bringing this policy framework to light, is enormous. Goodwill at all levels and a bureaucratic commitment, and certainly above all, a political commitment at all levels to address the full complexity of agriculture systems in a coherent sort of way. Another vital consideration in national food security planning is trade. And just to build on remarks made by Dr. McCalla a few moments ago, obviously for geographic and climatic reasons, countries by and large will not be able to produce all the food they need. Many countries, it's certainly true that countries cannot produce themselves in an independent way all the types of food they need. For example, very few countries in the entire world will be able to be self-sufficient in Canadian maple syrup. We're aware of that, and we would like to help. Canada's actually the fourth largest exporter of food and agri-food products in the world, but at the same time, we're the sixth largest importer of food and agri-food products. We import from 198 different countries, and that's a fundamental reality for us in the context of the very important role that agriculture and agri-food play in our economy. And so we would like to insert vigorously into the debate about the discussion, the dialogue about comprehensive approaches to food security, the important role of trade and well-functioning trade systems as one element of a comprehensive discussion. Other issues often noted, of course, are that trade and competitiveness among trading nations will tend to facilitate price competitiveness and some downward pressure to keep prices low. And of course, agriculture is an important source of income for many developing and developed countries. If trade, then, is one part of the equation, then we would like to urge a continued strong emphasis on trade-related capacity building as part of comprehensive approaches to food security. Many countries lack the capacity to fully exercise rights they have already gained under previous global trade agreements. Technical capacities are important here. So capacity building and technical assistance are key to building a well-functioning global trading system that really does play as full a role as it possibly can in addressing food security around the world. We need to continue efforts to improve countries' food safety and inspection systems, border administration, training and technical assistance to facilitate and enable full participation in trade negotiations. We know that IICA continues to be active in these areas, and we certainly want to encourage that to continue. So allow me to conclude with these basic conclusions that dialogue across jurisdictions among public and private stakeholders and a wide range of players is essential to making sound agriculture policy that fully addresses the complexity of agriculture and the complexity of the role it can and should play in bringing about greater food security. Secondly, that markets and trade are an important element of the bigger picture and of any comprehensive approach to food security, and that given the complexity that I and other speakers have spoken about the complexity, the variety of legal frameworks, of jurisdictional challenges, that of course these lessons have to be applied in a flexible way that responds fully and effectively to local realities, national circumstances that vary greatly from one nation to another. Some basic considerations from the point of view of our experience in the Agriculture Ministry of Canada. I hope that is a contribution to today's discussion that I've been very pleased to be a part of. So thank you very much.